So I got these boxes ready for you guys, and they have a couple of things in them. The first thing they have is they have shading pencils. Now, there's two kinds of pencils in there. It's a 4B and a 6B. Also in the box with the tools, you have some blending stumps. So there's a couple of these blending stumps. There's a couple of erasers. And the only other thing that I really use when I'm shading stuff in is a regular pencil and a mechanical pencil. And I use mechanical pencils for like the really small stuff. So that's pretty much all that I use. Now, you will see that some people have like big sets of drawing pencils. Now, what they have in those sets of pencils is different levels of gray hardness of the lead of the pencil. For us, let me see if I can explain it. Solo nomás le estaba enseñando qué son las herramientas que tengo en las cajas disponibles. Hay unos cuantos de estos lápices azules que son para poner valor a tu dibujo. Hay unos cuantos de estos, se llaman blending stumps. Es para mezclar tu valor, borradores. Y estoy diciendo que yo uso estas cosas más un lápiz regular y una lápiz mecánico. So, we're looking like at a scale. All right, so this scale, and I know it might be kind of hard for y'all to see out there because I'm doing this in pencil, but right in the middle of the scale, you have an HB pencil, HB. This pencil that is a regular pencil is a HB number 2 pencil, right in the middle of the scale. That means the lead's not too hard and it's not too soft, it's right in the middle. Now the two pencils that are in your box, these are B pencils, a 4B and a 6B. That means it's like right here and right here. Now what this will do, the B means it has a bolder lead. It's gonna give you a darker gray. And the H pencils, I mean, as a beginning artist, I think the softer leads are more important. These do serve a purpose if you're doing like really fine lines, very soft grays. But for us, I don't even use these. And like I said, all of the pencil drawings that I've done are just using these pencils right here, because that's all I need. So en esta escala, aquí en el mero centro está el HB, que es un lápiz regular. Para un lado están los lápices H's y para el otro lado los B's. Los B son los que tienen el gris más blandito y te da un color más oscuro. Los H's, el lead está más duro y te da un gris más claro. Okay? So, let me show you how I go about shading my stuff. So, on Friday, I told you to draw yourself a quick sketch. So I have my heart, I have my wings. I'm just gonna show you the heart real quick because I think that's pretty easy. So usually when I start shading, I either get my 6B or my 4B, and I start by adding a mid-tone to the entire picture. So I'm not using the point of my lead, I'm using like the side of my lead. Cuando yo primero estoy poniendo valor en mis cosas, yo uso uno de los lápices azules, como ahorita estoy usando el 6B, y lo que yo hago, yo le pongo un gris mediano a toda la parte que estoy trabajando. Entonces, no estoy usando la punta del lápiz, sino estoy usando el lado. Y así con el lado puedes agregar el valor más rápido en vez de usar la punta. Solo esa es una de las cosas que pueden practicar. Using the side of the lead is one thing that you can practice because it will help with adding your stuff quicker. It'll give you softer values. And a lot of people that shade in, man, they haven't even ever used the side of their lead. So boom, boom, boom. There I added my value. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blending stump and I am going to, in a circular motion, blend this all together. Después de eso voy a tomar este palo de mezclar y en una moción, no se dice motion, en un movimiento circular voy a mezclar lo que le puse el papel. Other things that you can use to blend your stuff would be Kleenex. You can use Kleenex. You can also use Q-tips. Some people like to use Q-tips. But the main idea is you want to get it nice and soft and even as you can. And this is just my beginning point, right? So once I have this, and then I left this side without blending it. Once I have the blending done, then I'm going to look at my picture, and what I like to do is I like to look for the darkest areas. And then I'm going to go in with my 6B and really make those parts darker. Okay? Let me see what my picture looks like. So for me, it looks like the edges are a little bit darker. So what I'll go, and I'll use the point of my pencil now. Y ahora lo que voy a hacer es voy a buscar las partes de mi dibujo que es lo más oscuro. Y ahora sí puedo usar la punta del lápiz, o si quiero agregar más partes grandes, puedo seguir usando el lado del lápiz. ¿Verdad? Lo que yo vi en este corazón, como está redondo, parece que las orillas están más oscuras y dan un cambio gradual para más claro en el centro. What I saw, it looks like the edges are darker on this heart, and there's like a gradual change to clear or lighter in the middle. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get the edge darker. And I'm gonna see if I can do like a gradual blend towards the middle. And all that is bless you. All that is learning to control the pressure of your pencil. I'm just going over this. And as I go towards the center, I'm doing less and less pressure. So it kind of gives that round look with the edges darker. So after I have this in, I'll continue with my blending stump if I need to. And it's all a process of building up a little at a time, checking what your reference picture looks like. And a little bit at a time, try to make it look like what's on the board just by matching the gray level. Right? So like here, it looks like my blending stump took a lot of my dark edge, so I'll go in and redo it. Solo ya que tienes eso, todo lo que es cuando estás dibujando y tratando de poner valor, es de tratar de mechar lo que está en tu retrato de referencia. Solo poco a poco vas a ir trabajando tu retrato hasta que tú pienses que se parezca a tu referencia. And then once I have my darks done, and I'll do this part real quick, then the last thing I do is I'll come in with an eraser and clean it up. I'm looking for any really light spots. And the good thing about shading with pencil is if you went out of the line, you can come in with an eraser. Also, if you have like highlights, like really light areas in the inside of your work, you can take like your pencil eraser or even like this regular eraser and, you know, erase some of those things out. And it's funny because with the pencil, you can also like apply different pressures to erase a little bit or erase a lot. See, and I'm kind of using these circular motions to try to fade it out. And then the last thing you have in your toolbox is this brush. You have a brush. Now, why do you have a brush? It's because when you're shading with pencil, you don't want to use your hand to clean off your eraser crumbs because then you'll smear your picture. So use this, and then you can clean off your eraser crumbs without smearing your picture. Solo ya que hice las partes oscuras, ahora usé este borrador para ver si hay partes de mi retrato que necesitan estar más claros. Puedo usar este borrador para borrar esas partes. Y la última cosa que dije es, cuando tengas las hebritas del borrador, no uses tu mano, porque lo que pasa con estos lápices, como son el color oscuro, se puede marcar con tu mano. Solo usa la brocha para limpiar tu papel, para que no arruine tu dibujo. Okay? So there's a couple things. Shading pencils, stumps, erasers, regular pencil, and a brush. That's what you need, okay? And like I said, this warm-up is for you to kind of practice and see what the tools do, not necessarily for it to be like perfect. Because, I mean, if you never use these pencils and stuff, you might not know exactly what they do. Solo toma este tiempo de este dibujo como práctica para usar estos lápices y estas herramientas, porque yo sé que a veces cuando no has usado algo, no vas a saber exactamente cómo trabaja. Solo usa este tiempo para practicar con ellos y para que averigües qué es lo que hacen. Okay.